Once you have shot your story, you're now going to need to put it together. And there are hundreds of ways you can do that. And that's going to come down to editing, pace, and music. If you change any of these, you can change the entire emotion of your audience. Hi, welcome to the Edit Suite. This is the fun part. This is where you're going to put your story together, craft it, stylize it, and really enjoy the fruits of your labor. And probably where you're going to wish you had shot some stuff that you haven't. Mel?
Yeah.
Nice to see you again. I've got a drive here. I finished my shoot. Here's my hard drive. Take the hard drive. Thank you. What's your wish list of what's inside that? From an editor's point of view.
First of all, I need really nice establishing shots. Lots of wide shots, close-ups, a variety of different kinds of shots.
Scenes with lots of movement, so time lapses or walking shots, slow-mo sometimes can be very nice. I need very dynamic interviewees because they need to speak clearly, because if they hesitate and if there's a lot of ums and ahs in between, it's a lot of cutting out to do, and so that means you have to cover it with a lot of shots.
A lot of shots.
A lot of shots. Okay. And a lot of nice shots.
What frustrates you as an editor?
Shots that have nothing to do with the story, that really annoys me because it's such a waste of time and effort. And if it's a really nice shot but it's got nothing to do with the story, there's nowhere we can fit it in, then it's just a waste. So that's my pet peeve.
So you don't mind dark, dingy?
Oh yeah, if it's really dark.
I knew it. I knew there was more. I knew you were being polite.
But if it's too dark, when you try to brighten it, it gets really grainy, so it's not very nice.
So you've got your footage. What would you now do to try and create a story in simplistic terms?
Whether you're cutting a docudrama or whether it's a home cat video, you can actually apply the same rules because there always needs to be a beginning, middle, and end to a story, right? So if you just jump in straight into the action, people will be like, you won't know what is going on, or there's no mood that you need to set the mood before that so people know that something's going to happen. And so something I can show you is in Scars of Nanking.
Yep.
In this scene here, the soldiers are walking. So that's the setup. When the soldiers are coming in and they're looking for the people hiding in the room, so we don't see them yet.
So you're building tension there, right?
Yeah, we're building tension here with all this. So the music's slightly slower, it's a more ominous feel. And then the next part is the action when they burst into the room.
Okay.
We put some sound effects of the door crashing open, and we have the screams of all the people in there just to create even more drama.
Yeah.
Wait! Who's in command here? Who's in charge?
And then when the soldier walks out of the room, then it all dies down and then it's quiet again.
I am in command.
And so the same rules apply. If I do the exact same thing to the cat video, see, I've got two cat videos here. So we know there's action because the cats start fighting, but we need to create a setup. So what I've done is I've taken the cat walking from the other video, and I flipped it around, so I made it look like the cats are looking at each other. And so that's the setup, right? The cat's hiding and the other one's looking at it. And then when it jumps on the other cat, that's when the action happens. And that's when I changed to big drum beats, sound effects, fast cuts. I zoomed in on some shots just to show a bit of the fighting. And then when the cat walks away, that's the result. We can take the exact same music that we put in the docudrama and put it on this cat video, and it will give the exact same feel. So like this. Taking the same scene, if we just change the music to this happy track, this was what happens.
Wow, it's almost like a comedy.
Yeah, it's completely different.
So you're really matching colour, music and shot. You really are combining.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just rearranging the pictures, it's everything. Because it's almost like a puzzle piece, you know, you're putting everything together and sometimes you get really stressed and, you know, it takes a long time to build a good story, but when the end product is something that you're proud of, it's really, you know, it's a good feeling.
Brilliant. So from my understanding, to be a good editor, go out and buy yourself a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, start there. I never understood what you did with how people actually put jigsaw puzzles on their wall. I mean, shouldn't they just fall off and shit?